And a very good evening, and welcome to Shaler High School, as many times welcome the Indians on North Hills. But tonight's also a very special evening, as it's senior night. Tonight will be a night in which we honor our Titans senior athletes for sacrifice and succeeding on and off the court, will represent their community in a very dignified and respectful manner. It will also be a night to thank the parents and loyal fans who have given rise to countless practices and games, as well as those who have attended both the home games and have taken those long car rides to support them on the road. Before we get to this evening's introduction, we'd like to thank the following individuals for their support and dedication to our athletic programs. They are Superintendent Dr. Sean Aiken, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Brian O'Black, Athletic Director Mr. Clint Welcher, Athletic Secretary Mrs. Denise Dillon, Faculty Manager Mr. Doug Peppers, Activities Director Mrs. Mindy Field, Assistant Activities Director Ms. Holly Sidlicki, Principal Dr. Timothy Royal, Assistant Principals Ms. Joanne Townsend and Mr. Tom Misco. We also thank the Shaler Area School District School Board members, as well as the Shaler Area Athletic Training staff. And last but not least, the Shaler Area Maintenance staff. Lastly, I'd also like to thank our Lady Times basketball coaching staff for the countless hours spent with our athletes while helping them develop and perfect their skills while watching them grow as team members. We would like to commend all of you for your dedication to our athletic programs. And now, with great pleasure, we'd like to introduce the class of 2022 Shaler Area Lady Titans Senior Basketball Player. Tonight, we will honor our Lady Titans Senior Forward, number 14, Ella Katona. Ella is accompanied this evening by her parents, Samantha and Stephen. Ella, who has been playing basketball since the 3rd grade, lists her favorite memories for her final summer kids camp last year when she was able to coach numerous young kids, eating Chick-fil-A and her team winning the kids playoff game. The friendships that she created with the girls on the team will last a lifetime. Ella, who has college offers from Loyola, Maryland, Canton, Ohio University, is planning to pursue a double major in journalism, English, and Japanese. Finally, I would like to thank her mom for never missing a game and always being her biggest supporter in everything she does. She also thanked her dad for always cheering her on and giving full support all the time. I would like to also thank her closest friends, who are her second family, with always cheering her up and giving her absolute kindness. She loves all of them very, very much. Ladies and gentlemen, number 14, Ella Katona.
Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations.
I was going to go to Carolina. I worked in just for you.
Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to high school girls basketball. We hope you enjoyed the presentation we had for our one senior from Shaler, Ella Katona. Now we go to player introductions in the next.
Our guard, a 5'4" sophomore, number 2, Olivia Waters. Our guard, a 5'5" junior, number 10, Meadow Davis. Our guard, a 5'6" junior, number 21, Darby West. Our 5'11" junior, number 25, Sarah Thornton. Our 6' sophomore, number 31, Jaden Ornette. Head coach from North Hills, Jim Nudis. Now for your Lady Titans. At forward, a 5'7" senior, number 14, Ella Katona. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 3, Haley Costort. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 12, Hannah the Giant. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 13, Hillary
And welcome back, everyone. We are just about ready for tip-off here tonight. This is Shaler Area Titans versus North Hills Indians. I'm Kay Sirwine alongside Quincy Fonya tonight, and we should have a good one here tonight on the girls' senior night. Quincy, what do you expect from this game?
You know, I'm really expecting a good game out of these guys. You know, we have a pretty even matchup here, in my opinion. I was checking out these guys' rosters and their records so far this season, so I'm expecting a good game. You know, hopefully to see some good ball, some good hustle, and we got an early bucket right there by Historic.
Well, Shaler gets on the board first here as North Hills now has the ball. And Quincy, as you said, both teams struggling a little on this season, but, you know, they should be around even teams either way. We should have a good matchup here tonight. I expect a competitive game out of both teams. Let's see what we get here.
Most definitely, yeah. I'm really looking at this game, and I'm seeing that we bring the Indians to our home court here. The Titans here, we have that home court advantage. It's our senior night, too, so all the momentum is kind of leaning towards the Titans right now, and we have an early turnover, too.
Yeah, we hope to see Ella Katona, obviously. She's the only senior night for the Shaler Titans. That's our oddity.
I know, right? Ella Katona, you know, awesome person to be around.
Yeah, here she is with the ball.
Yep, there we go. Passing around the top, down low. A skip pass and a shot.
Good from Hillary Quinn. Shaler's up on the board, 5-0 here to start off early.
You know, I've been coming to these games before, and I know that some of the Titans shooters and guards, they're really lethal when they get hot. You can see North Hills fumbling the ball. They're really focusing on trapping here on the sidelines.
Yeah, North Hills so far, the hands look a little shaky, a few drop passes. That's right there, almost lose possession.
We see Shaler here in a 2-3 zone. Flash high by Arnett. A tip. Loose ball.
North Hills recovers, though. Good hustle by Shaler, though, in the initial attempt.
Yep. You know, playing a zone, Casey, it's kind of tough. You know, the team is looking to penetrate, break your zone at any point it can get into.
North Hills showing some good passing.
Some shot.
And no good.
And Ella Katona with a big rebound there. Tyne's going to take it back down the floor.
Yeah, once again on Ella Katona, we hope you saw the presentation for her earlier. That's a special honor, and you know, it's had to be hard for her sometimes because obviously in sports like these, you like to be around your peers, and it's better to, you know, be around people that are in your class.
Oh, definitely.
So for her to be able to like still pursue the sport so much, even with none of her like classmates and friends that she like really knows, that's pretty impressive.
But you know what? If you look over in that student section, we have a couple other seniors there, you know, coming out to show their support.
Yeah, that is one thing. The student section, always positive for Shaler. Always you're going to see a lot of people. Seem to have a theme going on. Seems like a red out theme, I'd say.
Yeah, a nice red out over there. I like to see that Sierra red, how everyone kind of comes together.
Kind of odd, though, to do when North Hills is visiting.
I know, right? That's what I thought about that for a second, too. I didn't know if I wanted to say anything about that.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's what it is.
So once again here, you're going to see that the Titans should fall back into their zone, and there they go, right back into that 2-3. You have Barr, Katona, down low. Katona covering the middle tightly.
Another drop by
Fumble by Arnett.
Hillary Quinn coming down the court slow. Gets it.
There we go.
Open three.
A nice shot.
No
A rebound
good.
by Mackenzie Barr. And a finish. You know what? Like I said, I've been coming out to these games, and one of the people you really see come out and put out their hustle is Mackenzie Barr. She spends a lot of time underneath that hoop, getting those rebounds and giving the Titans opportunity for second chance points. And now you can see they're out to a big lead, and the momentum is really shifted towards the Titans right now.
Yeah, 7-0 here early as North Hills close to the rim, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound Shaler coming down the court now. That's Haley Historic. Taking it slow now.
Titans will set up in offense here. Katona to the Historic, down low to Barr. What a pass.
No good offensive rebound by Barr again, no good.
And just like I said earlier, just a couple moments ago, that's Mackenzie Barr down there. She will get those points. She will get those second chance boards. She just has to finish on the glass.
Yeah, right now up towards the rim, North Hills can't seem to find an answer. She's getting all the rebounds down there.
And you know, you see North Hills scrambling here. They've already turned over the ball a great deal of times, and now they're letting up a wide open shot.
That's no good. Another rebound by Barr. She is on fire right now.
There we go. We have a jump ball.
Possession North Hills.
Enter for Shaler.
Substitutions now.
And a timeout.
That's a 30-second timeout called by the Lady Indians.
Well, definitely a good start. Halfway through the first quarter, Shaler up 7-0, and kind of what we expected on both sides. North Hill still has to pick it up. They do have had some drop passes, which led to some turnovers. But overall, Shaler, nice start.
That's critical early in the game when you have those early game turnovers and you're really trying to get a nice start for yourself. It's all about really what happens in like the first quarter that can really change the whole momentum and the whole pace of a game. Right now the Indians are really playing at the Titans' pace. The Indians rather be playing at their own pace, but instead they're playing against their opponents who are pushing the ball, finding wide open shots, and Barr was killing it on the rebounds.
Yeah, how you start the game is really what's going to set the tone for the rest of the game.
Exactly.
And how Shaler's going right now. They're looking confident in everything they've done so far, and that will show throughout the rest of this game.
Exactly. Everyone who's been out there so far has really shown their hustle and grit tonight. Even Katona, we saw her out there moving the ball around. She even had a couple pokes at the ball, too, when the Indians were running their offense. They line up for a cross.
On North Hills. Not a lot of dribbles so far on North Hills is one thing to note. They look to pass it quick. And they keep
Flash middle, a drive, a wide open shot.
Good by North Hills.
You have West out there, big three to start off the Indians and get them on the board for once.
Good pass movement by North Hills to get that open three. Good shot by West. Now Shaler looking to rebound. Hillary Quinn with the three. No good. Rebound North Hills.
They're going to push the ball up the sideline now. A blow by, a
Another
shot.
three again. No good. Rebound North Hills.
There you go.
And getting in there was May Engel and is able to get possession for Shaler. Once again, up on the rebound, Shaler showing good grit to be able to get in for the ball, and that's what's gotten them possession right here.
Exactly, and now we're going to see Katona come out. Instead, we have Bethany Rodman coming in now. She's going to be playing down low now. Hillary Quinn bringing the ball up. Some tight defense. And that's where the Indians really need to thrive right now. They need to really tighten those traps. If they're looking to trap, they need to play their defense tightly.
Yeah, that's exactly how you said it, because Shaler, so far, they've been dominating as Hillary Quinn comes out for Bailey Perez. But yeah, Shaler's been dominating. North Hills really needs to get tight on them because that's how they can be able to stick around with Shaler.
Many coaches will preach that basketball games are won through defense. We have a shot, Kostoric.
Good by Kostoric. Second three of the game for Shaler.
That's a lethal shot right there.
Lead.
She shot that from deep too. That wasn't at the line. That was a good shot right there.
Yeah, showing the distance is Kostoric. As North Hills now getting the passing going once again. Shaler showing pressure, but they leave openings again as three is good once again by Darby West. Shaler needs a little more communication on those transitions as they've left Darby West open for three twice now, and that's costing them. Now looking to respond.
We have some screen and cut action. There seems to be confusion on the Titans offense as to what's happening. Screen by Rodman. Kick out Kostoric for three. A miss. An offensive rebound.
And good. That is Bella Battaglia with the points that put Shaler back up by 6. And once again, Shaler getting in there with another offensive rebound. That's what's resulting in points for them.
The defense is crucial here. Left wide open underneath. A kick out and a steal on the floor to Kostoric. We're pushing the ball up. Titans pushing the ball up.
Good hustle by Bailey Perez to go get that ball, get the turnover for Shaler, as now she has it again. And Shaler's defense in transition has shown some holes. They got lucky there. Darby West was open wide again, but unfortunately the pass wasn't there for North Hills.
You really have to take care of the ball in this situation. This is really still anyone's game right now. It's still early in the game, but the Titans are still trying to keep up their momentum that they were showing earlier. Indians passing around the top of the key. Maybe searching for a hole in the defense.
North Hills has shown a lot of perimeter passing so far this game.
Definitely looking for a hole. We have Arnett down low, a pass in, and a travel.
Shaler, good defense, good pressure on them, is able to not let a shot go, and now they get the ball back off of a travel.
And there's our senior back in, Katona, covered by Arnett.
1 minute, 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Shaler's got a 12-6 lead as they come down the court. So far, good start for Shaler. North Hills, though, still keeping it a game.
A shot.
Bailey Paris for three is good. Another three for the Titans.
A
They're
beautiful
on fire
shot.
from behind the
A
arc
beautiful
right now.
shot. Everyone's getting a nice touch on the ball, Casey. You know, I like to see this offense that the Titans are running. Everyone's getting a little touch and everyone's scoring a little bit.
There's some tight defense now. And
Katona with a poke and a foul.
unfortunately for Katona, I thought it was a clean poke, but couldn't get it. It's a foul on her.
Yeah, the officials beg to differ on that one.
First foul on Shaler. Shaler on transitions have shown to have tight defense, but sometimes that's allowed some holes to get through, and that's what's allowed North Hills to get on the board.
Here they are in this 2-3. We have Kostoric, Rodman, and Katona covering down low.
Quick passing here from North Hills. Not a single dribble so far right now.
There's a
Back
skip
outside
pass.
again. Now a dribble.
Katona fouls.
Second foul on Katona now.
And now you got to be careful. We're still early in the game here. We don't want her to foul out.
Yeah, that'd be really unfortunate for her to foul out on her own senior night. I won't be surprised if Barr is about to take her out, and she is. Katona comes off for the rest of the first quarter.
You know, we like to see our players be aggressive, but we don't be so aggressive to the point where, you know, you start fouling really early into the game.
Yeah, you don't want to see her out early. She's a vital point to this Shaler basketball team. Lots of passing, good movement from North Hills once again. Not a big fan of dribbling is this North Hills team. Lots of perimeter passing.
No, but I'll tell you what, they're looking to exploit their defense here. They're waiting for someone to break down.
And they lose track of the clock. Just too much passing. And that is the end of your first quarter. Titans 15, North Hills Indians 6. Welcome back everyone to basketball night here, and this is, you're seeing right now, the Shaler Titans student section that we mentioned earlier. As you can see, everyone in red supporting your Lady Titans on the senior night.
You know, I'm seeing down there some seniors. I see Logan Burness down there, accompanied by Josh Miller, Sam Hemrock, Kaden Orga. But let's turn our attention back to basketball here.
That's now North Hills once again with possession. Last time, the end of the quarter, lost track of time, too much passing, didn't get a shot for the end of the quarter. And Jim Dudas, coach for North Hills, was upset about that. As now possession Shaler, good defense there to get the ball back.
You know, Quinn really jumped on that with that trap right there. If I was Coach Nesbitt coming out the quarter, I'd be telling my team, you know, jump up in those passing lanes. They're just looking to pass the ball around and find an opening in our defense. Really get up in those passing lanes if I was the Indians right now.
Yeah, because right now North Hills, they're finding those passing lanes. Once again, another three from Bailey Perez. She is on fire from behind the arc as well as the rest of the Titans. As now they take a 12-point lead, 18-6. North Hills finds an opening, but they keep passing it again. As you said before, you know, Titans have to close down those passing lanes because so far North Hills' only converted field goals were two wide open passing lanes where West was wide open for three and she converted both those shots.
Yeah, you could see when when North Hills runs their offense, you could see they're almost like telegraphing the pass. They're looking right at who they're going to pass it to for way too long of a time, and I would be trying to jump up in those passing lanes trying to get a quick steal. We have an inbound here, struggling to find an open man.
Good cover by Shaler. They do get in though. Here it is. Here's some dribbling down inside. Now outside. Pass it back outside to the perimeter.
Waters with the ball.
Inside, good steal by Shaler. Here they come down the court now. It's Bella Battaglia to Hillary Quinn. Back outside.
Another
Bailey
three.
Perez for three.
And a miss,
good.
but there's Barr.
Rebound again by Barr. Bailey Perez once again with the ball.
Barr is definitely dangerous right underneath that hoop.
Yeah, they have not been able to stop her down low.
Pass the Barr. Arnett lost her.
Great passing there by Shaler to get it down low to Barr, who converts for a two-pointer, and now the Titans take a 21-6 lead.
You can really see the hustle in the Titans here. You know, right after Barr scores that bucket, she's right back in the backcourt playing defense. 2-on-1, a shot. That's Waters. Short.
No good. Rebound North Hills. That one's up, no good. Foul, North Hills.
Looks like an over the back. Over the back on our net.
Yeah, and I think Barr is really having even though she's not the top scorer, I think she's definitely having the best night so far for the Titans, I think, because she's gotten just about every rebound down there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, like I said, second chance points kill teams sometime. It really brings them down. You can see it with the lead that the Titans have right now. You know, some of it's ran through some shooting, some of it's ran through some offensive rebounds by Barr.
One thing to note, though, is Bailey Perez, who has the ball right now. She's gotten 2 threes.
Down to Rodman. To Quinn. Surveying. No shot yet.
Coach Nesbitt, communicating with his team, is now coming inside. Here's Perez back with the ball.
Battaglia to Quinn. Back to Battaglia. And a steal.
Coming down the court now is North Hills.
Break and a turnover.
Missed pass. Perez with the ball again.
To Quinn.
Found Quinn wide open for 3. No good. Rebound North Hills. Now they come down the court quick. Different to see here. Dive on the ball. And we're going to have possession North Hills. Timeout North Hills. I think. Yep, timeout North Hills on the way. And as we take this timeout, now the Titans come into this timeout with a 20-6 lead. Lots of positive takeaway right now.
Oh, definitely. You know, you see the Titans, they're keeping the Indians on their heels. It's a scramble almost for the Indians to run their offense. They can't even sometimes bring the ball all the way down the floor because the Titans are keeping that trap nice and close. They're in the Indians' passing lanes. You know, some of these balls are getting skipped really long, and it's just an easy tip for the Titans, and it's an easy converted bucket at the other end.
Yeah, and North Hills they just have to keep passing along the outside, and there's just nowhere to go. And right now, I guess they just don't have the confidence besides West to shoot a 3, and so then they would have to force passes inside where the Titans can close down that passing lane and easily get a turnover.
You can see Arnett. She likes to flash to that high post, and then she likes to look down or look for a skip, and that's where West is actually able to thrive with those 2 threes. I believe with when Arnett had that nice skip out to her. Indians back in.
Indians have yet to convert a basket this quarter. Now we have it here. Back outside the perimeter. West with the ball. Back to Waters. This is Olivia Waters for 3. Rims out. No good. Miscommunication by Shaler, but they do get the rebound. Bailey Perez now coming down with the ball again.
Rodman with the ball up top to Barr. Titans
Perez
passing the ball.
Pass. Back to Perez. This is Haley Kostoric.
Screen
the
by
ball.
Barr.
Screen by Barr. Kostoric comes inside. Good layup and finish. 22-6 Titans, and they are on fire right now. Nothing North Hills can do.
Interesting screen by Barr, but nonetheless, it gets the job done against the Indians here. There's that ball. It's flying around it once again.
I think physically right now, Shaler's just dominating the Indians. And that's open 3, no good by West. Yes, that was West. Now here comes Perez once again. Coach Nesbitt communicating with his team quite a lot as Barr gets the ball to Rodman, to Perez. Rodman.
Kostoric.
3 for Kostoric, no good.
Rebound, tip, loose ball, and Indians come out with it.
They come down the court quicker now. Davis finds the pass. Gets it out to West. Waters with it.
Davis with the
3
shot.
from Davis, no good. Barr with the rebound.
You have an air ball call from our student section.
Yeah, I mean, it was an air ball. A little over. Perez holding on the ball.
Titans will now set up in their offense. Pass to Rodman. And a careless turnover.
Miscommunication there. Rodman didn't really see before she passed it. Now it's turnover there for Shaler. North Hills gets the ball. North Hills yet to score a basket this quarter. That just shows how good this Shaler Titans defense has been this quarter.
Katona and Quinn now back in the game for the Titans.
Now from inside, that's Waters. Knocked out North Hill's ball.
You know, you'd rather have it be knocked out of your opponent's hands than have it be a bucket.
Yeah, you'd rather have North Hills win an inbound right now with how they're passing and no buckets so far this quarter. Now to Waters. Sturdivant to Arnett, who gets it to Waters. More movement from North Hills, more perimeter passing from North Hills. And nowhere to go right now, but a careless foul there by Kostoric.
You know, you could see it that the defense is almost starting to get a little restless. After playing defense for that long amount of time, you just want to get that ball. You know, you're tired of being in that stance. So anything to make it go faster or end the possession for the Indians, I think that's what the Titans are looking for as Bard runs through the pass.
Down low, and that is good. First bucket of the quarter for North Hills by Jaden Arnett.
She had that really nice touch off the glass.
And as you were saying before, even though the Titans are up 22-8, I think North Hills has possessed the ball for longer. They just pass it over and over again, and the Titans defense, they're just getting restless down there.
I think the North Hill Indians are really trying to play at their own pace. They're trying to establish their own role in this game. But the Titans' pace just simply outruns them off the floor.
Yeah, I think just skill-wise overall, I think Titans are they're just beating them fair and square. As now pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound North Hills. Now they come down quick. Good steal by Kostoric. Jumps the pass inside to Quinn. Layup is good.
What a beautiful bounce pass there from Kostoric to Quinn. Beautiful finish too. Way to convert.
All set up by Kostoric jumping that pass. And then a beautiful bounce pass to Quinn. And that's exactly what the Titans have been looking for. And good block. Foul on North Hills.
And there you go. There's that hustle we've been reiterating ever since the game started.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Titans have wanted this whole time, not letting North Hills set their pace, not letting them get all those passes in, getting 2 quick turnovers right there. That's a big boost.
Man, go back in for Ella Katona. Glad to see Ella Katona isn't fouling anymore. We're able to keep her off the board in that manner.
Yeah, it's just good to see her on the court as long as possible on her own senior night. Now inside the bar, great pass. Not able to get the finish, but Bar pokes it out. Shaler gets the rebound. Kostoric, pull-up jumper, no good. Almost kept in by Bar.
Like I said, Bar is just a big presence for the Titans. She's always down there. You even saw it right there. She can do just about anything. She posted up, she got the boards, and you could see that we had a nice flow over the defense right to her. She just has to be able to finish those buckets.
Yeah, just one of the biggest, tallest girls on the court right now, and just dominating North Hills in every way. They just can't do anything down low with her presence there.
So we have a little more dribbling here.
40 seconds left in the half. Titans have a 24-8 lead.
There comes that trap. Down to
Good
Arnett.
Passing, great block, but it was a foul by Kostoric.
You know, I'm nowhere near the official level here, and I'm not down on that court, but man, I really thought that was a nice block off the glass right there.
That was a great block, but unfortunately, the referee saw otherwise, and now Arnett will shoot too.
You know, you could really see the passion too in Coach Nesbitt down there. You know, he's really working, really communicating with his team.
Yeah, this whole time you can hear him yelling to his team, pointing at everything out, help him out whenever he can.
And you know what? He's definitely not satisfied. He wants his lead to be bigger. He wants to dominate, This is one of the chances he gets to really make a statement here tonight in front of a crowd.
Yeah, that is something to note because right now the Titans, they've had one section win so far this season. So just being able to get a big win tonight against a section team will be just a whole confidence boost for the rest of the season.
Exactly, and so it looks like we had a lane violation and Arnett will shoot again.
And this shot is good. North Hills get it up to 9.
Arnett definitely finding some confidence now. Some confidence. Yeah, poor grammar on my part.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We all make mistakes.
So dish on the bar.
Inside the bar. Perez for 3 again. No good. Rebound Arnett. Arnett has been similar position to Bar this whole time. She's been the one that's getting physical and getting rebounds and getting down low for the North Hills as rebound Bar there.
You know, we see the Indians trying to attack now. We had Waters going in there.
And 3 seconds left.
A shot.
Shot off. It is no good, almost there from Hannah DeGitas. And that is your first half. That is Shaler Titans 24, North Hills 9. Stick around. The Shaler Titans dance team will be performing at halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Shaler area dance team with co-captains Flannery Loud and Sam Backus, and they will perform Prima Donna.
Prima donna girl, yeah. All I ever wanted was the world. I cannot that I need it all. The prima donna life, the rise and fall. You say that I'm kinda difficult, but it's always someone else's fault. But you wrap the world within the veil. You can call me to this day. The prima donna girl, you do anything for me. Buy a big diamond ring for me. Would you get down on your knees for me? Fuck every request, you're right now, baby. Beauty queen on a silver screen. Living life like I'm in a dream. Prima donna girl, one track mind, one track heart. If I fail, I'll fall apart. Maybe it is all a test. 'Cause I feel like I'm the worst, so I always act like I'm the best. I know exactly what I want, who I wanna be. I know exactly why I will control like a machine. I'm not becoming my own self-fulfilling prophecy. Oh no, oh no, Girls, we do whatever it will take. 'Cause girls we don't want our hearts to break into. So it's better to be fake. Can't risk losing love again, babe. This is how to be a heartbreaker. Boys, they like a little danger. We'll get falling for a stranger. Singing I love you. How to be a heartbreaker. Boys, they like a little danger. We'll get falling for a stranger. Singing I love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for the Shaler area dance team?
Panya bring you with a score of Titans 24, North Hills Indians 9. And after the first half, what do you think that Shaler has to do for the second half?
Shaler definitely has to maintain that pace that they're playing at. You know, we really see some fast-moving offense. You see Bar, too. She's back in the game right now, and I'm expecting more boards and more second-chance points out of her. Because, a timeout.
Time out Shaler 5 seconds into the half.
So what that indicates to me is that somebody on Shaler was sleeping. They weren't really ready to get back into the game. You know, you could see Coach Nesbitt down there really talking really passionately to his team, because you could tell that there might have been something wrong with the offense, or I'm sorry, the defense that they were running after he just reiterated something.
And yeah, it's the first time I've seen something like that before.
I know, right?
Really.
Very odd, very quick timeout right there. But
I saw Coach Nesbitt's pointing around like that. I'm not sure. I think he asked the ref something, so it might have been an issue there. I'm not sure, but you know, back to what the teams have to do. What do you think North Hills has to do to make this a game again?
Definitely Barr has been an issue. You know, we see Barr down there allowing the Titans to have second chance points, and maybe to close out on shooters, like get in the passing lanes too, especially. You know, really cover up on Quinn. Really box out Barr. You know, it's stuff that I don't, like a commentator doesn't always really need to point out. You know, it's the simple things really.
Yeah, one thing is that North Hills just needs to get more aggressive and just start letting shots go, because they just haven't shot the ball enough to make it a game.
You can see it once again. Here they go again, passing the ball around. And if I was Coach Nesbitt, I'd be telling them, hop up in those passing lanes. You can definitely get a quick poke and a quick transition bucket.
And bad pass there, North Hills turns the ball over. And that's something that can happen when you just keep passing it over and over again like that. Eventually mistakes are going to happen, and you're just going to get simple turnovers that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, we had Meadow Davis there throwing that up high for Jaden Arnett.
As now Hillary Quinn comes down the court looking to get Shaler's first points.
Historic drives, shot, Arnett tips.
Arnett gets the ball and passes it back out to Waters.
You can see the grit in Barr too as she's poking at Arnett, trying to get that ball back from her.
I think defensively, Arnett has definitely had the best game so far for the Indians.
You have Waters, Davis out there too, Arnett,
passes blocked.
Thornton.
Shaler comes back down the court now.
You can see Quinn, she's kind of wide open in that corner. It's a quick skip right
She's
to her.
She's asking for it. Doesn't get it now though.
Nesbitt not happy with something that he sees, and he sends it in. Perez right away here.
Now with Quinn. Drives in. Foul on North Hills. That is on number 10, Siani Gunyard. Oh, no, it's on Meadow Davis. My bad, I read that wrong.
I'm interested to see who Perez takes out here.
Yeah, Perez has also had a good game tonight, so with her on the court, that would definitely make an impact offensive-wise.
Oh, definitely. Perez, she's definitely a really good ball handler. You see her push the ball up, I think, in my opinion, the fastest out of all the Titans, too. She really is able to facilitate the floor really nicely.
Yeah, even though she does happen to be one of the smallest girls on the team, she just makes such an impact when she has the ball.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Now Nesbitt talking to his team as well as Coach Dudas. Both teams looking to make adjustments to try to make this game go their way. Now we have some nice positive music playing here in the court. Lots of people out here for
definitely
senior night.
Great night to be playing basketball. It's a little cold of a Thursday evening. You know, why not pack it in at Shaler Area High School, Gym A, watch some basketball.
You know, I know it's really cold out today. I mean, it was like 0 degrees this morning. One day, I would just like to see an outdoor winter basketball game. You know, I just think it'd be interesting. I know it'd be really cold.
Man.
I know it'd be really cold, and the basketball players don't have nearly much equipment or clothing or anything as, like, say, football players, but I just think it'd be interesting to see the effects.
That might be something you might have to work out with someone else other than me.
Yeah.
So we had them, the Titans originally starting a box set for the out of bounds. Historic driving, a shot.
No good from Engel May, rebound by Meadow Davis.
We're gonna have Olivia Waters bring up the ball here for the North Hills.
Back to Davis with Arnett, who gets it outside. Just gathering it is West. Now more passing.
You know, Coach Nesbitt here really utilizing that 2-3 defense zone.
And it's worked so far. North Hills only has 9 points.
You kind of see, sometimes when they pass it to that high post to Arnett, you can get a quick poke out of Arnett.
As West lets it fly there, no good air ball. As Shaler gets the rebound, comes back down the court.
Barr with the screen. Kick out to Quinn, a shot by Quinn.
No good from Quinn, rebound Arnett.
Barr with tight coverage.
Both teams trying to take shots now. trying to get the confidence and try to get momentum going, because I think right now whoever can get the first bucket of this half will really have the momentum for the rest of this half.
You saw our net there, close with it, and a careless turnover.
North Hills were really going to have some good passing. There were a lot of openings, but careless turnover right there, and Shaler has the ball again.
Even with this big lead, I don't think Nesbitt is satisfied with the pace that the Titans are playing. As you can hear him, he's yelling push. He wants Quinn to bring up that ball faster.
As that is another foul on Meadow Davis.
That'll be Meadow Davis' second foul.
As Historic looks to get the ball inbounds. And now Shaler with the ball looking to get something going on offense. Historic, glad to keep it. Gets it to Perez. Now Quinn. Finds Historic, who comes inside, gets it to Barr. Looking for someone to get the ball to, dribbles it inside. And one there from Barr. What a play by her.
You know, that's a tough shot to take right there. Covered by Arnett, tight defense, backing her down and really being able to finish. That's a great move by Barr, and that's great initiative that she takes, you know, to really put the Titans back on the board.
Yeah, I think that's, right now, Barr definitely having the best night so far for anyone on the court. And her free throw is good. 3-point play there by the Titans as they're now on top 27-9.
I wouldn't be surprised if Barr comes out of this night with a double-double. Right now she's sitting at 7 points and a load of rebounds.
Yes, I think she'd have to have 10 rebounds by now. As good steal by Historic, finding the passing lane as now she comes down the court here.
Yeah, Gianna Sturdivant there.
Crossover comes inside. Layup, no good. Barr rebound, no good there. Rebound by North Hills.
Historic looks a little shaken from that take. She did hit the deck.
That was almost a fantastic finish by Historic. It just rimmed out as now she comes off limping a little bit. We hope she's okay.
So it's looking like as we approach, or we're well into the third quarter now, you got to notice this trend here where they're trying to feed the ball down to Arnett. You know, you have Gianna Sturdivant right there on the fast break. Could have had the opportunity to maybe convert that fast break into a layup, but chose to give it up to Arnett instead.
As now Nesbitt's saying, don't let her out, and he's disappointed because Shaler has let the Indians out, and now they're passing around again. So now they find Arnett. Corner three off the side of the backboard.
Sarah Thornton right there with that corner three.
And really those two shots from West have been the only real positive shots that we've seen on the Indians.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, West was a real hope for the Indians.
Bailey Perez crossover three is good. Another three from Bailey Perez.
She is just a critical player tonight. You know, she's coming off the bench right now, I believe, and she came in. She's facilitating the floor.
She got the most points on the night for the Titans.
And she's scoring well. And she's yet the smallest girl on the floor right now.
She's kind of like Muggsy Bogues almost. You
Oh,
know?
a little reflection of Muggsy Bogues right there.
Yeah.
Oh, a nice pass.
And
what a beautiful dish.
Are into double digits now with 11 points.
How about Olivia Waters with that one-handed look down?
Yeah, it's probably the best play of the night we've seen so far by North Hills. As Quinn wide open, three-pointer, no good. Rebound North Hills, foul on Bailey Perez. So right there, Quinn just misses the shot right there. That was unfortunate. She had the open three in the corner. That's what she's been looking for.
But I think we see a big difference between what happens when, you know, say Shaler misses a three versus when you see North Hills miss a three. You know, you could kind of see that Shaler just get right back in their defense. It's the next possession, next play, nothing to worry about. Indians here seem to be, you know, holding their head down a little bit. You could definitely see the energy shifted towards the Titans right now as the Indians bench sits there and is just watching. And we look like we have Ella Katona ready to check back in.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest reasons for the point disparity that you see right now is that Shaler is just always going. They're just on to the next play, They just don't stop on North Hills. Sometimes after a miss, they are a little slow to get back into it. As now missed three there, poked out, rebound, dive for the ball. Shaler ends up with it.
Two North Hill players jumped on that ball, and yet we had Hannah Dejidas come out with that ball still.
But now she gets to travel there. But on defense, it was good hustle by her. As now Ella Katona comes in for May Angle. Good to see Katona back on the court.
Also checking in, we have Mallory Pierce, it looks like. Oh, but the possession just started, so she's going to have to wait a little bit.
North Hills holding onto the ball again. If they want to get back in this game, they're going to have to start getting quicker possessions and quicker shots. It's now inside our net again. Who puts it up? No good. Rebound Shaler.
Tipped by Katona.
Runs into a wall. It's West who comes inside and travel.
And that's exactly what you need to do. You have to convert those buckets.
As now out comes West. Coming in is Mallory Pierce. As Rodman comes out for Shaler and Barr comes in.
Perez bringing the ball up.
Perez electric on offense so far. Let's see what she does here.
Looks like the North Hills team here is set up in a one-on-one defense. We have a switch from Barr.
Perez outside again. Definitely thinking about shooting with how good she's been from beyond the arc so far. Nice shot by North Hills. Able to get it out. Now Barr down low. No good. And foul by Shaler.
Hopefully not Ella Katona. Looks
It
like
is
might
Ella
be.
Katona. She's been in foul trouble tonight. Her third foul. If you foul out at 5 in high school basketball, so she's getting a little close here.
But you know, it's the third quarter, almost the end of the third quarter. You know, so it might be looking optimistic that she'll have plenty of playing room in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and I think at this point, her senior night, you know, and with Shaler, they're with a 1-8 record, you know, in conference, they're not going to playoffs at this point. So you just want to see her get as much playing time as possible, get the most out of her high school basketball experience.
So you kind of see Arnett and Sarah Topic here. They're trading positions with the high post and the short corner as Topic shoots that three short.
And no good.
Katona with a big rebound covered tightly to Perez.
Pass to Perez. And now we have open three in the corner. Good! That's Noel Roth.
What a shot from the corner.
And that's also one big reason for the Titans' lead is that just shooting, especially from behind the arc, they've just been much better than the Indians.
I'm still kind of infatuated. I think it was Hillary Quinn or Historic here who had that very deep three to really just show off that the Titans do have range as the Indians fumble the ball.
I think it was Historic.
Historic.
It's now outside again. North Hills has found some good shots so far in this half. They just haven't been able to convert.
So Pierce to Topic. Topic to Waters. Waters to Sturvant. Sturvant drives. A layup. Sturvant converts.
Good layup there. Good drive by Sturtevant. And that's more of the stuff that North Hills needs if they want to get back in this game. Now 3 seconds left. Bailey Perez puts it up in block.
Looks like it was tipped here with the help of both Waters, and it looks like Pierce was on that too.
Yeah, one thing, and that is the end of the third quarter. It is a score. Titans 33, Indians 13. And we are back, about to start fourth quarter action, going to finish the game tonight. Right now, a Titans score of 33, an Indians score of 13. And one thing to note, as Titans with a 20-point lead, a star player on offense so far has been the 5'5" freshman Bailey Perez.
Yeah, we can see Bailey Perez. She's coming out here. She's facilitating the floor. I've been saying it all night. She's a floor general. She has been looking to score, and as you can see, she has been scoring too, a copious amount of points. Big role for her on the team here. I can definitely see her being a future superstar at Shaler as she has so much potential and she's still very young.
And the other star so far of the game for Shaler I'd like to point out is junior 5'11" forward Mackenzie Barr.
Mackenzie Barr has been big tonight. Huge asset for the Titans with those offensive rebounds. I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, if she has a double-double by the end of the night as Battaglia drives and tries to dump it down to Barr.
But the ball goes off of West's leg, couldn't corral the rebound, and now Titans will retain possession. Yeah, one thing to note about Barr's performance is that many of the rebounds that she's gotten have been offensive rebounds, and that's one of the biggest reasons that Shaler has such a large lead is that they've been able to get so many second chance points because of Barr. As now it's a pull-up jumper is good by Hannah Digitis.
So it looks like the Titans here are going to be in a sort of press breaker here, a 2-2-1. We have Barr in the back
North Hills
protecting
have
that
to get it
hoop.
across court quick. Quinn blocks the pass.
Battaglia looks like she had her hand on that.
Now West has an open three. Good.
By Darby West.
She's got 9 points on the night. And turnover there.
You know, it looks like Darby West is a really key player for North Hills. I think she just needs the additional help. You know, our net is there too as a presence, but I really think that's what all the North Hill Indians really have to show.
And right there on the position by North Hills, you saw one of the risk of playing like Shaler does with their pressure defense on transition, as how Hillary Quinn gets the steal. She's coming down the court fast, spins, layup is good. Nice work there by Hillary Quinn.
And like I said, we've been talking about it all night, the grit of the Titans. You see Battaglia, she ran down the court just as an extra support for Quinn on that fast break. And we have a timeout.
Timeout Shaler.
We have Coach Dudas here. He does not seem amused at all with his team.
Yeah, Titans have just playing pressure defense, not letting North Hills get down the court quickly. But we did see a disadvantage of that because North Hills was able to just squeeze the ball through somehow, and West was able to get an open three and convert.
It looks like Nesbitt is trying to trap off the first pass here that the Indians inflict. You can kind of see that he was yelling at some of his players. Once that first pass was committed, you kind of want to, you could see him, you could hear him saying, "Go, go." I think he really wants to get that trap in, and that's where we saw Quinn come in just now and get that steal.
Yeah, I think sometimes some of the North Hills players are forgetting that they only have a certain amount of time to get across the back court. So, you know, that's why Dudas, I don't think, wasn't looking too happy because North Hills, they're down by 21. They're just not moving fast enough right now.
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to come out the timeout here. I'm interested to see what we have going on here for the Titans. Coming back in, we still have Barr, Battaglia, Quinn, Kostoric, and Dejidas.
Dejidas, yes, Dejidas. That was a tough one to say, but I heard the PA announcer say Dejidas. I think it was Dejidas he said, so we're just going to stick with that the whole game.
She can correct me if I was wrong. Oh, and a
good
quick
interception
pick
by Kostoric. Great hands there, great jump. As now Quinn in the corner for three, no good. Almost a rebound there, and it stays Shaler ball.
And how about that? You still see the Titans trying to get that board. It's not even Barr all the time, too. You have some other players in there trying to, you know, really attack the glass.
Yeah, that's good to see for Nesbitt. Quinn trying to get the ball in.
To Battaglia. Battaglia dribbling. A shot by Battaglia.
Pull-up jumper. Some collision down near the rim, but no foul is called.
Looks like Mackenzie Bard took out Courtney O'Brien. As Courtney O'Brien does come streaking down the court and calls for the ball, but cannot convert.
Good interception there by Hillary Quinn, able to poke it out.
Battaglia wide open.
Pull-up jumper, good, wide open there. As now Titans take a 39-16 lead, and as Titans get closer to a 30-point lead, one thing to note is that when it gets to the 30 points lead, there is a mercy rule where the clock will just start running for the rest of the game.
So we're gonna look here. We see our net skipping it. A shot by North Hills and cash.
West, who moves in the double digits, most points by anyone on the court tonight. She's got 12.
Let's acknowledge here once again our senior Ella Katona. She'll be checking back in for the Titans here shortly.
Yeah, and even with everyone going on, even with, oh, that was a great block there by Sarah Thornton.
You know, Battaglia might have felt a little bit more of a confident boost after that shot, but that might have been a good reality check for her.
Yeah. I mean, that was a huge block there by Thornton.
But nonetheless, I love the confidence Battaglia is showing.
And as you were saying before, as Ella Katona's checked back in the game, this night's really still about her. Even with the great efforts by Barr and Perez, it's leading the Titans to what's looking like a win here tonight. It's really all about her and one of her last nights here at Shaler Area High School.
And how about that right there? You have Battaglia with a little pump fake to get Arnett in the air, and she's able to finish. We have a trap. Hillary running out of the trap here.
Now they find West in the corner again. She can't shoot, now inside. Good interception by Kostoric.
Battaglia now will bring the ball up for the Titans.
And missed pass there by Battaglia. Right there, good interception by Kostoric to possibly save points. Really jumped that pass. As now Bailey Perez comes and checks back in for Battaglia.
You can hear Coach Nesbitt down there really, torching Battaglia down there about her pass right there. Really saying that Battaglia needs to make really good eye contact with who she's trying to pass it to. And you have Katona covering down here, and a foul. Unfortunately, that is Katona's 4th foul.
And right there, she may have had to commit that foul because it's better than North Hills getting the points there. But honestly, something to say is, if she fouls out though, then, you know, that may be able to get her just like a nice little standing ovation as they come off.
Horton at the line for North Hills.
We're going to see Mallory Pierce here. Looks like she's going to be checking in for the shooter.
As you see, the Titans student section getting into it, trying to distract North Hills on the free throws.
Very interesting strategy by the student section.
Hey, that's the home court advantage, though. You know, they can get in the heads of
That
other
is the home
players.
court advantage, definitely. You can see that really reflected in this 21-point lead here as Quinn has the ball.
And gets it down to Ella Katona, who drops a pass, steps out of bounds, and that will be Indians' ball.
Trying to get her to put herself up on the board here with some points.
You know, one thing I wouldn't mind seeing is just giving the ball to Bailey Perez some more. Just trying to get the threes off, trying to keep it competitive with West, who has also been a deep threat.
You know, one thing I like to see here by the Titans is that you have Barr, and now you have Katona playing in the back of this 2-2-1 press breaker, and they're not leaving their back people out to dry. You know, once that ball crosses over half court, it's a really good hustle back.
3 by Waters, no good. North Hill is able to get the rebound. Waters again for 3 is good. Now we have a Titans score 41, North Hills Indians 23. North Hills, I think the majority of the points have come from beyond the arc so far.
Definitely, you know, we saw earlier, we just had that one by Waters.
Drive by Quinn is good. Nice drive, nice layup there. Impressive show from Hillary Quinn.
And you can really see the Titans here, they're sharing the wealth. We see points right across the board here. I see a 9, a 7, a 2, a 9. And we're still working El Katona to get those points.
North Hills coming in. Layup is good. That is Gianna Sturdivant. Both teams now starting to get some more points on the board.
We have Battaglia and Katona waiting to check in. Quinn with the bar, or Quinn with the ball.
Yeah, we just saying Bar's names so much.
Oh,
And now Katona for, no, that was not Katona, that was Dejitis. Back to West.
I think it's Tajitas. I'm gonna have to ask her. I'm gonna have to definitely throw up an inquiry.
Now I'm interested. I apologize if we are saying her name horribly wrong, but now West in the corner.
So I think what Nesbitt here is trying to relay to his team is that Arnett comes in flashes, and it looks like it's a pass.
Great steal by Bailey Perez, though.
I think they finally figured out what the common theme is, and that's Arnett flashes to the high post and looks to skip it for that 3, which is where the Indians were able to score a lot of their points at.
Yeah, they do look for Arnett quite a lot. It's now a crossover by Historic.
To Quinn, she surveys, tightly covered. Quinn retreat dribbles, being poked at. A screen by Katona. And now it's handed off to Historic. A double, a skip.
And
Arnett tips it.
Tip by Arnett. One thing to note now is it's closing down on the end of this game. 2:11 left. Titans 43, Indians 25. Coming in this game, Titans were averaging 43 points, and North Hills is averaging 22 points. So really, just about what you expect.
It's about what you expect, and you know what? Oh, look at that! What a pass! What a pass! Beautiful, put on a platter for Barr to finish. I'm sure she'll like that whenever she re-watches this video when I say that.
Yeah, and Barr getting more points down low again. Really showing off the stuff tonight. And also we bring back to the points for both these teams. Right now, the 2 bottom teams in the conference. Unfortunately, Shaler with a 1-8 record. North Hills Indians 0-9. So really, just kind of just a morale booster. Also, one thing to note is, even though Shaler, they have 1 senior, so that's going to look good in the future years, because right now a lot of your younger players, like Bailey Perez, the freshman, for example, they're just getting good experience against some of the older girls here.
Yeah, it's crucial that she gets these minutes in these games, because you can see that she has so much room to grow, and she's already grown a lot. You know, you see her taking very confident 3-point shots, She's dribbling. She plays defense well. We saw her with a steal not too long ago. And, you pointed out too, the senior night, this is something Ella Katona will remember for the rest of her life. We see this big lead, this big margin that the Titans are winning by. She's getting loads of playing minutes, and I think this has been a good night. We haven't seen her really convert any buckets, but she's been a big asset. She's been covering our net. She's been down low on the 2-3 that the Titans are running. She's been covering that high post. She's been doing a lot out there. The Titans in general really are just a really good hustle team.
Yeah, that's what I've just seen throughout the night is that every play, they're just hustling. I think that's one of the things that Nesbitt has probably worked on throughout the season is the stamina and hustle and just work is what he really wants to focus on.
I think definitely here Nesbitt has a lot to be proud of.
Yeah, even though Shaler, standings-wise, aren't up where they would like to be, really they've shown some good performances.
We see down here that Battaglia picked up a cheap foul here on a reach.
Quincy, you're on the boys basketball team. Your senior night's coming up. Are you excited for that?
Oh, yeah, I'm looking really forward to it. You can see my poster just hanging up on the wall over there just behind the Indians basket. So I'm looking really forward to it. We have some senior basketball players, too. Down in the student section, you see Josh Miller down there and Logan Burnnesser. You can't miss Logan Burnnesser as he is a 6'8 monster. I don't know if you saw it against Carrick, but he did dunk on someone.
Yeah, that's really impressive to see in high school basketball. You don't see, at least around these parts, you don't see dunks too often.
Oh, definitely not.
I'll be there to announce that one. Obviously, you won't be there. You won't be in the stands.
Sometimes I wish I could. I'm sitting down there thinking about you guys. Trust me.
Oh, thanks. We appreciate it.
Of course. So we're on our last minute here approaching.
North Hills still just passing the ball around. At this point, I just say take shots. Honestly, you're down 20. And now Titans are just getting a little cheap reach-ins,
I found a little too much here.
Yeah, at this point, you just kind of almost want to just kind of let the game flow.
Yeah, let the clock run out, and that's on Battaglia, and she'll come out now after she gets her second foul here, which seems like in the last about 3 minutes, I want to say here.
And that's something we're talking about before. That's why it's good for a lot of these younger girls to get the experience in these games like this so they know in the future what to do and not to give away these fouls at the end of a game like this.
And you definitely learn from these games too. You learn how to. This game builds character. How to maintain your lead, how to act when you do have that lead, and how to carry your persona with you.
Yeah, speaking of how to act, I think one also good thing by the Shaler team is just they haven't really been cocky or anything like that. They just play their opponent. They just played a respectful game of basketball. That's what you always like to see.
And that all relays back to Coach Nesbitt. And how about a big three right there?
By Dejitis.
We apologize.
We apologize, head over. You're having a great night. That's what's important.
And, this really relays back on Coach Nesbitt, as I was saying. I'm sure he preaches that, hustle, grit. And you see him, he's still not satisfied. He wanted that steal. He probably wants a converted layup. He wished that this game could be up by 100 if it could go his way.
Now we see a three from Waters. No good. Rebound bar once again. Here comes Bailey Perez down the court. Maybe look to find Katona with 18 seconds left. Nesbitt keeps talking to his team. He wants more even as there's 11 seconds.
Katona's going to come and set a screen. She's going to roll. Dump down to Katona, and it's tipped away by Arnett.
Now, Historic, 1 second, has to shoot. No, she doesn't. But the night ends on senior night with the ball in Ella Katona's hands. And that is your final score here tonight. Shaler Area Titans 48, North Hills Indians 25. And that is all we're going to have for tonight. I'm Case Sherwan alongside Quincy Fania.
Thank you so much for having me out tonight. It was a great time being able to commentate on this game. We definitely had a good game out tonight.
Yeah, it was your first night out here. You had a great night out here, as well as Shaler Titans. Congratulations to Ella Katona once again on her senior night. Thank you for putting so much work into this program.
Yep, we definitely wish her the best. And that's one of my fellow seniors out there. Great job, Ella.
Yep, and we wish you all the best. Thank you and good night.